Good afternoon. Believe it or not, it's week 6 on Social Work 633, Social Work with Families here at Widener University. So week 6 focuses on narrative therapy and solution focus, both which are brief therapies. Your objectives for the week are here as always. And for this week, your required readings are from Nichols, Chapter 12 on narrative therapy, and Chapter 11 on solution focus, and you're required to read one article about each. There are also 2 videos for the week and 2 websites where you can further explore the concepts of narrative therapy and solution focused therapy. In addition, for week 6, there are 2 discussions. One is after your review of the narrative family therapy video, your analysis of that, and the other on solution focused brief therapy, that video analysis. This one is a response to my initial post. This one is your initial post and the reply to 2 of your colleagues. The Family Therapy Theory Grid, I believe this is the last installment of that Family Therapy Theory Grid, is due this week. And your integrative case paper, that final paper and genogram, is due this week. And as always, there is a week 6 self-care evaluation. There's also a course evaluation survey. So I hope you will take some time to take a look at that survey and complete that survey. And it's available from now until 3 days after the end of the term. So, to talk very briefly about solution focus and narrative therapy. They are considered brief treatments, which means there's usually a defined period for that treatment versus some of the psychodynamic therapeutic interventions that can go on for quite some time. For solution focus and for narrative, they're different in that the focus for both says that the problems are not the problem, that the focus is that families have solutions and they are the experts. And so in solution focused therapy, it's often asking what we deem the miracle question. What would your life look like if all your problems went away tomorrow? And also goal setting, how to achieve this, what you define as success. And so again, it's not looking at the past, it's not going into deeply the patterns of a problem, but really focusing on where would your life be, what are the solutions, what has worked for you in the past that you might be able to draw from and work with again to solve your problems, and that you, the family, the client system is the expert. And narrative focused therapy, we often view that as a very culturally compatible, cross-culturally compatible therapeutic approach because the client system is able to tell the story from their perspective. So it's your story, you tell the story, you are, again, the expert in your own situation. Both are seen as very strength-based perspectives. And the narrative therapy, the therapist working with the family looks to how the story has been constructed and then to help people deconstruct that story to achieve the goals that they want to achieve. So again, starting with non-threatening approaches, it's viewed as less blaming. But as you find with looking at all these approaches, they're not all mutually exclusive. It's not one or the other. For example, you could use a genogram in either of these solutions, not so much to find out the problems, but in looking at the patterns, if a family wants to break a pattern, then what are their goals to breaking that pattern? What are the solutions they might find to breaking that pattern? What is the story that they believe explains the pattern? And so there's, again, not one that's mutually exclusive to the other, but the solution focused and narrative approaches are seen as brief, they're goal directed, they're finite, time limited. Some of the psychodynamic approaches can go on for a very long time. One is problem based, looking for solutions to problems. The others are the belief that the clients already have the solution to their problems and helping them find a way to get to where they want to be, and also putting the question to them in terms of how would their life be? What would their life look like? That miracle question if the problem went away tomorrow. I would also say that both week 6, week 7 discussions are open, at least the ones now that require a response to my initial post. So I would encourage you to get in responses earlier versus later, especially because it's coming to the end of the semester and you could have a chance to revise some of your posts or papers if you should choose to do so. A reminder to go back and look and make sure you've submitted all the required work. At some point soon, I will be putting in zeros if that work has not been completed. So if you have questions, please email me, ask for a phone call if you'd like me to get in touch with you, and give me your number. And I hope to hear from you shortly and look forward to reading your post and your papers. The final, for this week, the final posting of your family therapy theory grid. So have a good week. Bye bye.